Alberta won't survive as an independent nation. Oil is being phased out and will be a defunct petrostate in no time.
You're quite dull for a baby genius, Stewie. First of all, oil and gas extraction makes up about 19% of Alberta's GDP. Just 9 years ago, it made up 27% of our GDP. Alberta's economy has diversified far more than we're given credit for.
If we're not so reliant on oil and gas, then why do you keep raving on about pipelines?
Because bitumen pipelines are still the most revenue-generating energy infrastructure projects not just in Alberta, but all of Canada. Contrary to your nascent childish beliefs, projections state that demand for oil will only rise into the 2050s rather than fall. Oil is a limited resource, so it's crucial that we are able to cash in the massive amounts of wealth it will generate before dependency starts to plateau in the distant future. Our government collects royalties on natural resource exports, which are then put away and invested in our Heritage Fund. This is a way of nationalizing a portion of our oil revenues to be used for all Albertans.
Why don't we just grab our shovels and start digging then? Are people scared of pipelines?
It's not the people that are scared of pipelines, Stewie. Rather, it's the Canadian federal government that has pipe-o-phobia. Trudeau's Liberals brought in Bill C-69, which has been dubbed as the No More Pipelines Bill. It has created such a hellish regulatory environment for pipelines to be built that Kinder Morgan, the company originally behind the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion, had to sell it off to the government because development was constantly being cock-blocked by regulatory hurdles and delays. The project was of such high significance to Canadian energy infrastructure that the government decided to buy it from Kinder Morgan during its development.
Isn't that a good thing?
Absolutely not. This is where costs for the project ballooned massively. What was supposed to be $7.4 billion of private investment turned into $35 billion of taxpayer money thrown at a delayed and over-budget pipeline, thanks to the government's mismanagement. Not only did the project become so costly, but it set an extremely bad precedent in regards to private investment in Canada. The world had now observed that Canada would rather spearhead activist policy rather than welcome investment with sound and pragmatic regulations like we had in the Harper days.
Our remaining extractable oil reserves are valued at roughly $8 trillion. Now imagine if we were to keep all that wealth in the ground.
Alberta's economy can no longer be at the behest of climate extremists and activists. It's time we go our own way.
Is Peter having a delirium or what? Make sure to follow and tell me about it in the comments.